Hey everybody, Dan Schinder here on Drum Talk TV at NAMM 2015 already. I'm here with John Good of Drum Workshop, DW Drums. How are you, John?
I wish I could say I was fantastic, but everyone's been fighting these colds, I think. But this year it's kind of got me down. But anyway, we're going to have a good time anyway because we're here at the NAMM Show. And this, you wait all year for this to happen, and so cold's not gonna stop me.
No. You've been a very busy guy, and a lot of people, they want to hear me ask certain things, which you said you're more than willing to talk about.
Absolutely.
So let's just throw something out. There's been big news that DW Drums has acquisitioned not just distribution rights, but certain brands. And the first thing I want to put out there is that a lot of people who are huge DW fans are running around going, wow, this is great, this is neat. And then there's a lot of people who are fans of the other brands saying, oh, I hope things don't quadruple in price, all this stuff. All of that BS aside, how does this at all affect the business plan with any of those other brands? Is it simply an acquisition, or is it that there's going to be any rebranding or structuring of those companies? What can you tell us?
Here's what I have to say about this. And number one, I'm so excited about what's just taken place. In your lifetime, could you ever imagine doing something of this nature where all the stars and the moons line up in Encino somewhere where everything works? And it really did work for us. What we're creating here is a guild of American drum manufacturing. And I said this many, many years ago before I thought this could ever be a reality, that I would love to partake in this kind of a guild of sorts, to try and help, to try and be aligned with, and create something beautiful. And you know what? Nothing's going to be changed in respect to Gretsch is going to be in South Carolina. Paul Cooper is the man. He's incredible. He came out, met with me. He just wanted to see what the lay of the land was at DW. And Fred is such a great guy, and it was just a matter of, in terms of making things better for everybody, and put a spark of enthusiasm back in everything, because God bless the KMC people did a great job, but they weren't drum people necessarily. Fender's not a drum company.
Right.
And
the drum companies they had were Elements and everything else they did.
Elements, exactly. It was part of a catalog. So Chris Lombardi, Don Lombardi, really hatched this plan to try and really do something good for our industry. And of course, it just all came down really recently, and so everyone's reeling from it and expecting that we've done something that will be ulterior motives to do something. No, not at all.
So you're not absorbing any of the brands, and it's not all becoming DW, and you're not telling them how to build drums. Would it say that this guild that you're creating is to help those brands regain their footprint on the industry, and that their branding can kind of be put back more out in the forefront, where, not that people don't know who Gretsch was, but I mean, are those like along the lines of some of the benefits of this alignment?
Absolutely. I mean, it's not just Gretsch. It's LP. It's Toca. It's just like Gibraltar, and we're involved in something that I feel is a once-in-a-lifetime event that we can actually do something good and contribute and put a shot in the arm to make these brands